All right, so I'm out here with my brand new Nukeproof Scout 290 Hardtail. 140 millimeter on the front, and obviously no suspension in the rear. So I am going to be taking it on my normal test loop that we get bikes and review, which we will also be doing a review. So check out our channel, subscribe and like so you don't miss that. So I'll be taking it on our normal test loop. So I'm a little bit anxious, maybe on the nervous side, because I haven't ridden a hardtail for about 5 years. The last hardtail I was on was a Commencal Meta AM 27.5. And I did these trails without much issue, but obviously you're going to want to dial it back. I am very much a believer that a hardtail does make you a better rider, because I think even noticing my riding coming from those 120 millimeter bikes, when I jump on like the Transition Sentinel or even a bigger enduro bike, I am noticing that I'm a little bit more playful and more maneuverable on the bike and pumping quite a bit more. So let's get on the bike and see if I can get down in one piece. Boom! Oh, now it's not horrible. Whoa, whoa, yeah. All right. Yeah. Guess I should have bet in the brakes. Oh, well, definitely not pumping through as fast as normal. You gotta kind of be mindful about foot position, because all that slopping in the back will help you lose it. Definitely a different experience. Yeah. Oh, oh. Aside from getting used to a bike, you gotta kind of get used to a whole lot more than just a bike. New lines chatter. That wasn't horrible. What? Whoa. All right. Moving a lot slower than normal. Oh, all right. We're gonna get into the drop section. See how that fares. We're gonna just hit it. See if we don't die. Go a little bit slower. Whoo, whoo, oh, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna hit the next one, because that was a little on the sketchy side. Not as spry as I used to be. All right. Hey. All right. Oh, this is where you enjoy the hardtail. It is just throw it around. No problem. Another drop, boom. Sometimes you rely on that spring back of the rear shock. You're missing it on this. All right, let's hit Stonewall in the OHV. See if we can come down alive. All right, ooh, some chunk. Yeah. Shout out to one of our subscribers, Myron, that I met out here. He was slaying real hard on a hardtail, keeping right up with me. So I am definitely a fan. So we will see if I can keep it together. Oh, oh. Woo! All right, here's the chatter section. Ugh. Hey. Not too bad. Holy. Let me curdle my milk a little bit there. Oh, that rear end doesn't stick and glue like a full suspension does. Definitely got to ride lighter and try to miss the rocks, but I am not doing that right now. I am not hitting this jump that I normally hit. We're gonna not slide into first. Like, oh shit! Oh man! Hey, oh, there's a tree there. Hey, yeah. Dang. This is a not scripted. I will tell you. This is definitely an experience. All right. Ooh. It's like you have to get used to that rear end breaking loose easier and bucking around a bit more. Well, a lot more. Woo! All right, so far I'm alive. I made it down on our Hardtail, our Nukeproof Scout 290. It is definitely a different experience. I've been making a lot of noise on the trail, so I apologize if that's annoying. It's just really my first-hand feeling. Coming off full suspension, even 120 millimeter short travel, it's really a big difference. You find that rear end popping around a little bit more, well, quite a bit more. And then braking, it doesn't glue as easily as like a full suspension where that rebound kind of pushes back. It just really just kind of skips. So you got to be on your game. Not as confident, obviously, going into anything. Quite a bit slower, but the pedaling sections are good. Nervous about the next part because I'm going into rocky trail and it is hard work on a good day. So let's ask our Nukeproof Scout to be friendly and let's go hit it. Here we go into our Black Diamond rocky trail, which I am almost certain I will be going very slow. Oh, but we're gonna just goal it to get down alive. So yeah, a lot slower than normal. All right, let's get our dad voice on. Son, you could do this. Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, this trail, the slower you go, the worse time you have, but the trail fairy has been out. Oh, shit. Shoot. Sorry. Sprinkling rocks out here. So it is definitely a time. Ooh, that looks safe. Ooh, yikes. Oh, hey. Let's just try to get down. No dabs. I just learned what that was. Oh, wow. All right. Oh. All right, hard. All right, not as bad as I thought. All right, well, I'm back from my first ride on the Hardtail in such a long time. So I will say the jury's still out. I had more fun on the hardest trail than I thought I would. Definitely was moving a lot slower, as you guys can see if you follow the channel. But not as bad as I had anticipated. I think even the first trail that I rode, the more smooth, fast trail, was probably the one that I maybe was the most sketchy on, maybe because I just hadn't got used to the bike yet, or it's just really fast and just had to dial it back more than I was used to. But I will say, I'm going to give it some more runs. I know since I've ridden a hardtail in the past, I've progressed. I think my riding ability has gotten better. Whereas where I'm riding now, I wasn't used to having to go so slow, or even, where you get that anxiety or that anxiousness to want to just really push it. And I didn't feel comfortable enough or confident enough on this bike to do that. Where normally you get a new bike, you have to get used to it. This is a new bike that I really, really have to get used to. But I did notice some fun characteristics of the bike, of it being really playful and poppy, obviously, not having any rear suspension. And then just changing the way you're looking at the trail even more than you would if, like, the short travel bikes that I'm riding. So stay tuned. If you guys like this type of content, let me know in the comments below. Maybe even like a comparison between full suspension versus hardtail. So thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at straightline_MTB. And you can also find us at TikTok at that same address, and straightlinemtb. And thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you on the next go round.